Welcome, viewers, and today we're going to be looking at some Bright Thinker animation thing. Brightside, yeah. I was thinking of a school website. But we're going to be reviewing it and see how bad it is. Let's hop to it.
You call your beloved cat to have his dinner, Sir Scratchy.
You do know a lot of people have a cat allergy. And plus, I don't even have a cat named Sir Scratchy. Like, almost no one has a cat named Sir Scratchy. Maybe Scratchy, but not Sir Scratchy.
Suddenly, you hear loud stomping. The dishes on the dinner table clink with every thump. A painting's fallen off the wall. Is it an earthquake? No, that's a cat the size of a pony.
There's no point in evolving to be bigger if you're watched by, the most dominant species that turns out to be the most dumbest species on the planet Earth. Why would it evolve to be bigger?
Walking into the dining room, it needs 10 times as much food as the average cat.
Yeah, I totally didn't know that by its enormous size.
And it purrs like a tractor.
Again, I totally couldn't tell.
No, Scratchy, stop rolling!
Don't turn over the cupboard! Well, this is one possible scenario for the evolution of animals in the future.
Climate, water, oxygen in the air, and even gravity are factors that influence the course of evolution.
Do you think everyone that's watching this is like a first grader or something?
For example, scientists predict that some bird species will gradually lose their warm feathers.
It loses its warm feathers. Why did it lose it if it's so warm? Okay, and first of all, it also helps them with flight. If it's gonna evolve a flap to help them fly, then why not just use that immediately?
In the future, they will basically look like sphinx cats with beaks and wings.
If it doesn't have any feathers, it can't fly. And plus, even in evolving buff little arms that act like wings won't help it fly. Maybe evolve some flap, or just keep the feathers.
The same thing might happen to our pets. Gradually, their fur will become shorter until they're completely bald.
That's a possible scenario since they live with humans now in a warm, cozy house, but it's least likely to happen.
Urban pests like pigeons and rats will become even bigger, the size of a cat.
What's the evolutionary need to evolve to be bigger?
2 million years ago, rats were barely the size of your little finger. That's because they hid in small burrows and had to be nearly invisible to large predators. Now, they live in comfortable cellars that humans have built. They can create cozy nests there, and a large amount of food and trash cans keeps them from starving. So they
Feel quite comfortable and continue to grow in size.
Why would it become bigger again? Seriously, why bigger? You literally, just can still be small and still have, the greatest achievements in life.
Plant-eating mammals, on the other hand, might have it worse. Their food will gradually diminish. With time, there will be fewer forests and greenery on the planet.
I think you forgot the idea that when an animal eats a plant, it might also have seeds in it, causing when it craps, the animal is also planting seeds.
And some plants will disappear altogether.
Again, when an animal craps, it's also planting a seed. You need to learn about evolution, bro.
Smaller because of the lack of food. In addition to shrinking, mammals will have smaller eyes so they don't lose water from their bodies.
When animals cry, they're not losing dehydration. They're only just shedding tears. Plus, not much animals can cry.
And their ears will become larger to lose heat through them.
Umbrella ears, eh? That's not really helping, but okay.
Their tails will grow longer to swat away insects.
It's already good at swatting insects.
As land mammals become smaller, birds will increase in size. That's because they'll be able to include shrinking animals in their diet.
First of all, some birds are vegetarians, meaning that they only eat seeds. Meaning they're saying those will shrink too.
And the muscles of birds will become much stronger because they'll have to fly long distances in search of food. Animals in hot and dry places are more likely to learn how to get water from the air. To do so, they'll need long sails or skin flaps. Early in the morning, when the air is coolest, moisture will accumulate on these new body parts.
How will moisture become water on those body parts? And second of all, how will they be able to drink it? Unless they have like some very, very long tongue now.
Course of evolution, fish fins may become longer and stronger so that they can leap further. And gradually, those fins will turn into wings to make them truly flying fish. Perhaps in the future, these fish will hunt small birds. To do that, they'll learn to hold their breath for longer and fly much higher.
Why would they grow stronger fins to jump out and eat bugs? Can't they just like eat like underwater fish, like grow bigger to hunt other fish? And like why would they eat birds? Why would they just jump out, hold their breath, and like eat birds or insects? Plus, how can they even hold their breath? They breathe through gills.
But the population of lizards and reptiles will thrive. They're good at absorbing heat.
And with climate change, there will be more insects on our planet.
One question: how?
But now, they'll have to defend themselves against big birds. Their legs will become longer and stronger, so they'll be able to run a lot faster and not get eaten by a bird.
You know what would be a better choice? To be camouflaged instead of just running around, fearing for your life, and then like soon just get eaten by a bird when you least expect it. Camouflage is better.
Humans will change too. Scientists predict that between 1,000 and 1 million years from now, we will completely lose our hair. Our limbs will become thinner and longer, and will be about 7 feet tall. Our feet will most likely lose their toes because they're no longer needed to keep our balance. Our head and brain will become more like a balloon, and our lifespan will be more than 100 years. Because humans are at the top of the food chain and don't take part in natural selection, we'll gradually become similar to each other. In tens of millions of years, all humans will probably look the same.
Number one, big brain doesn't equal smarter intelligence. And two, why would we look the same? Because we're not part of the natural selection. Animals look the same and they're part of the natural selection.
Plus, we're developing genetic engineering technology. Luminous rabbits, incredibly sized cows, web-weaving goats, super muscular pigs, and more.
We never invented those things. Web-weaving goats, a muscular pig, giant cows, and bioluminescent rabbits? We never even made those yet.
Incredible creatures like the Necropteryx live. It's something between an ostrich and a vulture, the size of an adult human. Its long and powerful beak is its main tool for protection against predators and for eating.
What's the point of that dinosaur skull-looking thing on its beak?
This is a parashrew. It's like a common shrew, a couple of inches long, but it has an unusual feature, a parachute on its tail. While little, they live in their parents' nests, but when they leave them, they launch themselves into the air and then open a parachute made of thin fur. The warm currents of air rise up and carry them. They can spend up to 24 hours in the air. Then, they'll nest elsewhere.
The shrew's still gonna fall even with that because of its body weight. And two, we're not living on a low-gravity planet. And three, it's just thin fur, not really helping it fly or glide. Not possible for it to glide.
Waka, waka waka. This animal looks like a striped giraffe with only 2 legs. It'll be one of the fastest creatures on our planet. No predator can beat it in a race. Plus, their eyes are perched high on their head, and with its long neck, the waka can see a threat even when sitting in tall grass.
Not gonna lie, those legs don't look like it can make it that fast like light speed.
Reed stilts are about 3.5 feet tall and weigh almost as much as an adult human. Thanks to its striped coloring, a reed stilt is almost invisible in the reeds. It walks on its thin legs through marshy terrain and feeds on small fish. Its long neck and sharp teeth allow it to dash into the water, almost cobra-like. It catches fish and swallows them almost whole.
I can still see it even in the reeds. It's not good camouflage. I would think it would be low to the ground, but still being able to breathe the air, and a tongue to grab fish and eat them, and light blue to camouflage in the water. Although the good news is that this is ending. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day and stay safe. It was really fun ranting on this and criticizing and showing how inaccurate this is. Anyways, bye. Have a good day.